What is up, guys? Raven here, and let's talk comics. Let's take a look at the Marvel November 2025 solicitations, because I think, and I've talked about it in a different video, that what they're doing to the X-Men currently, and the rise of Apocalypse and the Age of Apocalypse, right? This 30th anniversary is absolutely nightmarish, and I don't know. I don't have a faith that this is going to be something that will sell well, right? And as I stated in the video, there's just too many titles, right, that are going. So let's take a look. First, we start off X-Men Apocalypse number 1. All right, we have Jeff Lubb. Okay. Then we go further, right? Tales, Age of Apocalypse. I don't know, not for me, definitely no. Probably for someone. Infernal Hulk, number 1. Alright, we got another number 1. So probably will sell well, at least this number 1. And 1776. So, yeah. Why we were doing that? That is, I mean, if someone is into, like, the American history, sure, Michael Straczynski is doing that, but nothing more. Venom 251, okay. I'm not a huge fan of that run, but absolutely, Venom, especially, the second cover, my god, it looks good. Then we have Alien versus Captain America. Pure fun, probably it's gonna be pure chaos, just like other titles with the Alien or with Godzilla. So you know what? Once it's gonna be in a trade paperback, I think I might grab it. Then we have Amazing X-Men. So this is like what, third title, Amazing X-Men number 2. And let's not forget, the ones that you have to purchase the last month. Again, another 10 years later. I don't know. It doesn't do for me. Another X-Men book of Revelation. My god, so many X-Men. And Unbreakable X-Men number 2. You see, this is the thing, right? You had a really nice run with Uncanny X-Men, and that was quite okay-ish, right? Like, started off strong. I think it should have continue, but well, we have that, unfortunately. So, Expatriate X-Men, 6th book, The Last Wolverine. Again, I buy monthly Wolverine. Wait, I have to do this. Yeah, there we go. I buy monthly Wolverine, right? So it's like what? Now it's issue 12, 13 or 14, one of the two. And they've stopped because they had to put this one. And I'm mad, right? Because this doesn't interest me, like this whole event. And okay, so why it doesn't interest me? So going in to October, November, we knew that this event is going to be happening, and at first I was like, all right, cool, some nice mini-series, maybe 2-3 tie-ins would be great. But when I've heard that, and we've seen that they've stopped the whole line of the X-Men just for that event, that it will have, I'm over-exaggerating right now, but like 50 tie-in books. I was like, if you're gonna give them to me for $2, cool, then I might think about it, right? I may think about it. I may actually invest my money and time in this event and, celebrate, right? The Age of Apocalypse and Age of Revelation. Absolutely. But when you think about it, just, we are at the beginning of solicitations, and this is like, the books are $4.99, right? So let's go back a bit. So that's $10 here. Let's go down. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We got Sabretooth, so that's 40. So we're already at $40 at the beginning of solicitations. And I know there's definitely more, because we need more number 2s that are coming out, which is absurd. I mean, add different series, right? You're collecting, let's say, just from Marvel, right? You're collecting Amazing Spider-Man, that's 2 times per month. You're collecting, let's say, Captain America. You're going with, I don't know, like Miles Morales now, Gwenpool, or, let's say 2 more titles. It is getting too expensive to get whole run. Like, I literally would rather wait to have it in a trade paperback, or I'm gonna wait, and this is probably what I'm gonna do. This whole event in 3 months, it's gonna be in the Marvel Unlimited, and that's where I'm gonna read it. Because when we are here at $40, look at that, Rogue Storm, 45. I would love to read that. I mean, cool cover. This is something that I would go and read, right? Rogue Storm #2 looks great, but I'm not, and money is the issue, right? Okay, $3.99. So still. Let's go further. On Deadpool, another $3.99 that you have to add to the Age of Revelation. Iron Fist. So let's say even it's like $4, right? So like what? That's book number 11 now. So it's more than 40 already. Long Shots #2. Binary. Look how many. Jesus Christ. Sinister Six. X-Vengers. Omega Kids. This is like Radioactive Spider-Man. This is like literally already at $70 for that event. Holy cow. Planet She-Hulk. No, not really. Right. But we got Daredevil and Punisher. This is something I'm going to pull. This is something that I am excited for and I want to see. Absolutely. One World Under Doom, right? That's another event that's happening. So I don't know. Like, I genuinely think that whoever is running Marvel currently is dumb, because how can you have like 3 events at the same time, right? So One World Under Doom. Here, to be honest, May 9, right, we got a finale with #9. Can't wait for that, especially with this cover. Looks absolutely fantastic. Then we have Nova Centurion, #1. Never been a huge fan of Nova, and especially with the $4.99 price tag, I'm skipping. Spider-Man Noir, the same thing. Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man Torn. I was thinking about it for a second. Genuinely, I was thinking about it, but then again, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm already pulling, a couple of other Spider-Man titles. I'm just gonna skip that one. As a trade, yeah, maybe in the future. Marvel Knights, Punisher #2. Can't wait for that. Absolutely really good one. The Marvel Knights, The World to Come. I know it's an epic conclusion and so on, but this one I'm skipping. Absolutely. Echo #1. We got Spider-Man Holiday Spectacular. I mean, come on, you have to have your Holiday Spectacular. Absolutely pull for me. We got Black, White, and Blood and Guts. I enjoyed when they've done the Wolverine, because they've started with Wolverine, right, in terms of the Black, White, and Blood. And then they've went with Deadpool and a couple of other characters, but this is just too much. I'm like, just stop at this point with it. Release it as a nice trade, especially that, the one issue is $6.99 just because it has 8 more pages. No, not for me, right? Spirits of Violence. We got Hellverine, we got Ghost Rider. Looks cool, but the Hellverine run, you can see the review on my blog at Ravenreset.blogspot.com, was so bad. And I mean, honestly, the first 2 issues were okay, and then just, I don't know, maybe I wasn't the target audience, but it was just bad. Marvel Zombies, Red Band. Again, for me, with the $4.99 price tag and the fact that I'm trying to keep, monthly $50 only for comic books, Marvel and DC, for single issues, I'm not counting trades, this is something that I'll wait for a trade. The first Marvel Zombies that came out, and they were trades later, better read for me, absolutely, than here waiting for that. Punisher, Red Band, absolutely a pull. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man. 15 and 16 should be. Can't wait for those. I genuinely hope that the Joe Kelly is gonna pick up a bit of a pace, but so far I'm okay with that. Miles Morales, #40. Okay. Black Cat. I haven't read that, the Black Cat series yet. And again, look, Venom, Black, White, and Blood. Another one. Just, this is the thing, right? Like, it's great that it's celebrating, but if you're doing the miniseries, because I think this is the miniseries, just do it as a trade already, or a nice, put, let's say, $12.99 on it, have a nice trade, that's it, that's a full story, instead of trying to literally $5.99 just because you have 8 more pages that are probably just commercials. And especially that everyone knows that you can have Marvel Unlimited. Come on. So yeah, this is something that I will read on Unlimited. Eddie Brock as Carnage. Haven't heard a lot of good about that, so it's not something I'm not reading. Spider-Girl, for younger audience, absolutely. Spider-Man 94, which continues the what was going on in the animated version. We'll see how this is going to turn out. I do enjoy those covers where they have. I don't know if I enjoy those covers. Those are the really nice covers and I might go for that. And again, and the Spider-Man and Wolverine. So far, I would say a couple of issues, okay-ish. I'm still waiting for that to pick up the pace, but not that bad. All new Spider-Gwen, and my problem with Spider-Gwen is we had already 5 all new Spider-Gwens, and I don't know. We can't have how to put it. It's hard to find a good writer for her. Right, and the first issue, I don't know, I was not convinced, but we'll see. Right, we'll see. I do believe in Stephanie. Maybe she's gonna do the character well. And then we have facsimiles. So we got Ultimate Spider-Man #1 again for facsimiles collectors, and for people that won't read those comics, have the physical copy, that are not trying to later scam people that this is not facsimile but original. Yeah, it's great. I do have a couple of facsimiles. I enjoy that. I do like the fact that they are doing the Civil War, because again, some people were not collecting at a time where this was coming out in terms of floppies. So yeah, absolutely. Ultimate Spider-Man 23. So this is almost the end. We have one more issue, I believe. Or this is the final one. I keep forgetting. I read the first 7 issues, really good. I don't know how the story goes further. Am I pulling that? No, I do prefer, again, another price tag. This is something that I would pay, but then again, this is rather I have it on the app and just go for it like that. Ultimate Black Panther, in general, the Ultimates and Ultimate Universe, really, really nice. Ultimate Wolverine, yeah, love the story so far. Really nice. So look, this is my issue, right? You have, this whole X-Men thing, right? So you have, already $40-50 that you have to put there. You enjoy, let's say, Ultimate Universe, so there's another $30 that you have to go. So we go into 70. Then you want a couple of other titles. Then you want to read some DC. You want to read some other things, and this adds up. Ultimate X-Men 21, and this is the book that I have a really big issue with, because this would, hear me out, right? This is a hear me out type of deal with Peach Momoko's art, which is fantastic. I love it. But if they would do it as a manga, not full on single issue run, but as a run of a size of manga of Tankobon, or compact comics like DC is doing, I honestly think that would do a lot better than putting it into those single issues monthly, due to its pacing and due to the art style and the direction that they went, and that the fact that they went with the whole anime style or manga style of that. So purely because of that, this is something that in trade is going to be fantastic, or in compact version, but not as single issue. With all my love towards Peach Momoko's art, this is not something that should be a single issue run. I'm sorry. Then we have Battleworld #3, Captain America #5. Alright, so you see, look at that. Another Avengers book, Fantastic Four, with a Black Cat over here, so we have a bit of a crossover. And again, you can tell that they need those crossovers because maybe people were not buying enough of the Black Cat and the edition #1, especially, Jesus Christ, who was doing the cover? Umberto Ramos, like, you can do better. Look, this is just bad art. This is just bad. I'm sorry. Look at other covers. Like, you can have, beautiful Lee cover. There you go. Bang. Fantastic cover. Let's go with it. This, proportions, it just looks bad. New Avengers, number 6. So here for this, I'm waiting for the trade paperback, and the reason is a bit different. I've missed on issue number 1 and 2. So I was like, you know what? Do I want to go back? And then I've missed on issue number 3, then I missed on issue number 4 because, again, those are over my budget that I tried to keep. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I think the New Avengers are going to look better on the bookshelf as a trade, right? So I'm just waiting for that. Especially that we are at the issue number 6, so we are at this trade size. Then we have Iron Fist number 3. Let's see how long this is going to go. Moon Knight number 14. I'm quite surprised that we went towards 14, but here we are. Strange Tales with Doctor Strange. I don't know. Again, Wolverine's Revenge, another red band, raw, black, white. Not for me. The Mortal Thor. I do love covers of the Mortal Thor so far. Story. I don't know. Like, I honestly, there was like one writer of Thor, and I'm not talking. Oh God, wait, because there was this one writer of Thor, and I forgot his name, and I'm not talking about. God, like, you see, now I need to know. Now I need to know, but we're gonna figure it out. But I'm not talking about Donna Cates, but the guy before Donna Cates, the one that went towards World of the Realms. But he's wrote such a good story, right? So I would like him to see back. Uncle Scrooge, again, we should have 2 different Uncle Scrooges because there are 2 different publishers for November. Godzilla destroys Marvel Universe, again, fun thing, but should it be there for $4.99? Absolutely not. Predator kills Marvel Universe. So look, if you just want those 2 books, this is $10. Absurd. Another Predator. Jesus Christ. Okay. Star Wars. Han Solo. I'm not a fan of Star Wars, so I'm just gonna like glance over it. But Legacy of Vader. Again, I do think that if someone is enjoying Star Wars, those are not bad books. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Omnibus. Alright, there we go. We're getting into omnibuses. And Black Widow, Captain America. Alright. What If Into the Multiverse. So I think you have Ben Reilly, so I think that might be the Scarlet Spider thing, right? Yeah, Battleworld After Secret Wars. Okay. Krakoan era. Oh God. Just let's forget it existed, right? As much as we love Zdarsky sometimes, like, no. Then we have Avengers Omnibus Vol 6, right? So we're going classic. But how about some trades? Let's say if they're doing any trades. We got Silver Surfer, his death. But again, Black Suit and Blood. Alright, and this is 4 issues, $17. Like, still high, but I can no, it's still high. It's still a bit high. This is like literally you just bought 4 issues of the book, right? But you know what? At least you have them all in one place. All New Venom, 10 issues. Look at that, 10 issues, $30. Sure. Then we have Exceptional X-Men by Eve. Uncanny X-Men. That's number 3. All right, up until 21. That is quite. Wait, because we just. That's quite fast when you think about it in terms of collected editions, because we just had. But I mean, yeah, it's in November. We'll not have any more Uncanny. So, if someone waited this month, at least they will have that, you know. But look at this thing, right? We have issues 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 5 issues. We have this story with. What was her name? God damn it. Maybe it's here because I'm looking, because this movie villain, I forgot, but yeah, $16. cheaper than getting the issues. Absolutely. Lauren Kinney have to end the regular X-Men, Storm. Yeah, so in terms of yeah, some people should not draw anymore. And I know who that is, we know, but so this is the thing. When you look at, you know, those West Coast Avengers, absolutely looks good. When you look at trades for that month of November, it looks really good. And honestly, I would go and focus on trades that month. I mean, I'm going to be doing the pre-order because I have to do pre-orders in advance, probably in a couple of days, because I'm going to be waiting for other covers to be shown. Right, because I like a couple of covers that I would like to see first, especially for like Amazing Spider-Man, because sometimes, okay, like, you know, you can order a variant cover like a Shot in the Dark, which is fun, right? But I would love to see, because I mean, yeah, right, as you can even see, you know, in terms of One World Under Doom, still we have no idea what the covers are going to be. We just have, you know, artist, and I do enjoy the spoiler ones, I really do, or the character ones. But here, look at this, looks also good. We have Thanos over here. My god, look at this cover, right? Such a beautiful one, my god. Just Ben Harvey, my god, man, you've done it fantastic job here. But we'll see, right? So what do you think? What you guys gonna be playing or not? Let me know in the comment section.